everyone. I am Catalina Natasha from AMZ Advisors, and this is the third and last part of my conversation with Ramiro Velasco. Ramiro holds the position of Director of Client Success at AMZ Advisors, and as his title suggests, he is in charge of making sure that our clients skyrocket their sales on Amazon. In this part of our conversation, he points out the kind of services AMZ Advisors provides, the best kind of content to share, and the various types of results you can get when using PPC ads and or contacting AMZ Advisors for help. Stay tuned.
Ramiro, can you tell me a little bit about the growth of sellers that you have seen? The differences between the sales of someone who just started and someone who's already using ads. Do you have any numbers? Do you have any percentages that can give us an idea of how you can actually grow your sales using PPC ads?
Look, I think it's a very discouraging answer, I'll be honest. Amazon has become pay to play to some extent, and it's not great. But the fact is, the idea of going in and, hey, I have this great product, I'm not going to put advertising it, I'm going to organically grow it. It happens, but it cannot, at least in our minds, be the primary way to grow things.
So
in general, you absolutely
invest.
need to be spending on ads. Yeah. Look, should they always be on-platform ads? I think that is the most important question. If I can get a TikTok to go viral, that's a free ad. Like it or not, that's an ad. If I can get, some Facebook engagement, that's an ad that I just didn't happen to pay for. So does it have to be on-platform? No.
Right.
Should it be? Yes, absolutely. Should you be running Amazon ads? Yes, absolutely. Can you get away with not doing it? No, but it's going to be a lot of work in other places to get people on there. Have I seen organic results do great? Yes. I've had people come into the company and be like, hey, we're selling $500,000 a year. So nothing like huge, but we're selling $500,000 a year and we've never run an ad in our life. Oh, wow. Like that's very impressive. And they're like, yeah, we post on socials daily. We do. Yeah, absolutely. Organic growth. Great. I love to see it. Those are very rare cases.
Right.
Most of the time, you don't put money into ads. You're going to be last page, and your product, no matter how good it is, it's probably not going to get found.
In the end, it's publicity. Yeah, you're paying for your product or brand to be seen.
First, you got to make sure your content is there. You got to make sure your selling points are clear. You got to make sure your listing is retail ready. And then you go, all right, how do I skip 10 years of work? I'm just going to start putting money into it, right? Like otherwise, it's like otherwise, what are you going to do? Like sit and wait until hopefully like someone
for people to find you when they don't even know you exist.
Exactly. That's why absolutely you got to get into the advertising game. We would not get results, I think, if we were just doing organically, because it's just hoping. It's too much hoping for comfort. We're not in the hoping industry. That's it.
How long does it take a vendor to see results after they invest in their ads?
This is a very interesting question because it really depends on how aggressive you want to be. We've launched clients that say, hey, I don't want to run it higher than 30% ACoS. And you'll see a much slower I guess we're going this way, much slower growth because you're only going after very efficient sales and waiting for that to go through. Realistically, we talked about the concept of the flywheel on Amazon, and it's just a much slower start. I've had clients that have launched at 400% ACoS. And just been fully honest and be like, hey, we're going to lose a ton of money on this to speed it up. And in those cases, you start seeing results very quickly. So it really, we really focus on tailoring the strategy to what our clients need. It's super, super important for us that we can make sure that the strategy we're picking is not cookie cutter and it's not just, you'll see this and this and this. We don't know.
And I think you also have to know your customers, because say if it's like a fountain, like a peach fountain that you made and you want to sell it despite investing so much in ads, you have to know the market you're getting into.
100%. I mean, it depends. There's markets that are way too saturated. Supplements are huge. Supplements are very, very difficult because the margin on supplements are like 10-1. So you just end up spending like 80% on ads and it becomes very competitive. So if I come in with a supplement and I saw, hey, I can get this bottle for $3 and sell it for $30. And I'm coming into that market without willing to spend another $20 on advertising per bottle because I don't have a budget, I'm not going to get anywhere. Something else that I want everyone to consider is reviews are everything. You have to have reviews on your product. So if like the first couple of months, you might be running the loss simply because your conversion rate isn't there because the star reviews aren't there, right? So there's so many factors to this to where if it's like a half established product, we might be looking at results in, let's say, 3 months. We might even get results. I've had same day results. I've had same day results. Yeah, when they've already been running advertising and I get to go in and fix it. And I've had clients who I've worked for 6 months before we got in really good results. It's a matter of making sure that your strategy is tailored to whoever you're working with.
Right. And does the Amazon team follow the vendor all the way through their investment of their publicity of their PPC ads?
We take over every single part. So we work closely. We have the biweekly calls. We work very closely with our clients, but ultimately we do take over most of the work.
What kind of assessment do you offer?
Everything. We don't believe in anything being out of our scope for the most part, other than taxes. We don't deal with taxes just for legal reasons, right? We're not accountants. Everything from content, is a product being communicated correctly? Is it, are we doing our best to maximize conversion rates, maximize click-through rates, to, the advertising side of things, to the strategy side of things. I just got off a phone call with a client where my conversation was nothing to do with Amazon, but rather if we increase, this much percentage in profit, we can hire someone else for them. So we actually go a little bit outside of Amazon because our goal really is, how do we ensure the best possibilities for success on the platform? And if that includes going a little bit outside of that, then that's what we do. We won't deal with obviously talking to your suppliers and things like that's very much on your court. But once we're talking e-commerce, it's everything. Look, I'm going to be very clear. The space is full of let's say, people offering subpar results.
People what?
Offering subpar results. But it's very important to us. Because we are confident in our work, it is very important to us that we are willing to show every single aspect. And you know what? Sometimes we have bad results. It's completely normal. We expected this to run this way. It actually ran this much worse way. This is why we think it happened. Now we have to figure out how to fix it. We don't believe in this whole, this is a very easy, simple guide. It's not. It's not a simple job. The way I put it is, if it was easy, I wouldn't have a job. So if I follow that logic, it's very difficult for me to guarantee X or Y amount of time. So it's very important for us, that full transparency, and to really work with the client to maximize chances on Amazon. At the end, what we end up becoming is their Amazon team. That's how I put it. We are their e-commerce team.
Thank you for watching the third and last part of my conversation with our Director of Client Success, Ramiro Velasco. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comments section below. Don't miss out on the rest of our content for more information about how to grow your sales on Amazon. I will see you in the next video. Bye.